the representation of a portrait is the survival of a painting beyond its current time into the future. That's the longevity of a portrait painter, and I think Brooks does that masterfully. Frank Brooks was an acknowledged portrait artist from England, and his works are on view at the Portrait Gallery in London, including a lovely portrait of the Thakor Sahab of Gondal, the first Indian portrait that he painted when this aristocrat visited London. The Thakor Sahab of Gondal actually invited him to visit the state in Gujarat. He set sail from England in December 1892. 1893, he's in Rajkot and painting. Eventually, this got him the commission to paint heads of various principalities from the Kathiawar agency. So it is a remarkable assignment, and it's remarkably finished. The portrait that we're talking about is that of the Thakor of Chuda. Chuda was one of the smaller principalities of the Kathiawar agency. The head of Chuda was a Jhala Rajput who traced their lineage from the Suryavanshis. Thakur Becharsingji, who's sitting for the portrait, he's 53 years of age at this point, decides to set himself apart from his other peers in taking a very austere white as his choice of clothes. You can almost feel the slightly embroidered muslin drape of the angarkha flowing over a very well-fitted churidar pajama that he wears. And the only element of regalia is a 5-string pearl choker. Very, very extraordinarily, there is no other jewelry that he sports. What he does have, however, is a gilt-headed sword. And in the patka with his holster, you can see the head of khanjar or a dagger, which would usually be worn even for ceremonial occasions. You see how Brooks poses him in a 3/4 profile. The eyes look out. It's a gaze that looks into the future rather than looking into the past. There's that sense of urgency and immediacy and almost intimacy in the impressionistic manner in which he's painted the portrait itself. Brooks was given possibly one of the largest commissions of portrait paintings ever. A whole set of 28 portraits, all of these to be exhibited at the Memorial Institute for or marking the Golden Jubilee of the reign of Queen Victoria. He couldn't be traveling to 28 different principalities, so therefore choosing neutral backgrounds and concentrating on the personality and bringing in that throne or chair were the elements that distinguished one portrait from the next. There's a sense of your space in history that the Thakor occupies that comes through so brilliantly in the work.